Hey there, it's Dusty Thunder again with another AITA story for you, and this one is Am I the Astronaut for telling my wife off after getting our daughter to cut her hair off even after being told not to? My wife is currently battling cancer, and one of the things she's told me she's struggling with the most is losing her hair. She's been given a near 100% chance of survival since we caught it early, but the chemotherapy has destroyed her hair anyway, and she had to shave what was left of it off a few weeks ago. Not long after that, she suggested we attempt to get our 17-year-old daughter, Anna, to do so as well. Anna has very long hair that she puts a lot of care into, so I felt it was appropriate to ask her in private if she wanted to or would be willing to do such a thing. She told me that she didn't want to cut her hair, and I figured that was the end of that. However, yesterday they came home from a girl shopping trip, something they do every so often, and Anna had a buzzed haircut. That struck me as odd after what she'd said, so after dinner I talked to her and she told me that my wife had said she would never forgive Anna if she didn't show her support by buzzing her head. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? That's no, that's not cool. I asked her if she was happy about it, and she said that she wasn't. When I went to bed, I brought it up with my wife, and she said it was Anna's choice to or not. I just told her how I'd see the situation. I told her off, saying she needed to respect Anna's personal choices and that a 17-year-old girl being against shaving her head wasn't exactly out of the ordinary. However, my wife simply said it was to show support for her. I've been sleeping on the couch since. I love my wife, and I understand that she's going through something traumatic. However, her attitude comes off as very manipulative to me, and that's not behavior I feel I can personally accept. I'm not sure if I can move past this to continue the relationship. Am I the astronaut? That's not cool. It's not supporting you if you force someone into it. That's not support. That's guilt. That's forcing guilt onto someone. That's using guilt as a weapon. That's using your condition as a weapon. That's using cancer that you were given a near 100% chance of surviving still as a weapon to force your 17-year-old daughter to shave her head so that you don't have to be the only one that doesn't have long, flowy, beautiful hair. And that's what this is about. This is a jealousy thing. This is not a support me thing. This is a, if I can't have long, flowy hair, no one in this house will. And I'm gonna force our 17-year-old daughter, who has long, beautiful hair and spends tons of time and care on it, to shave her flippin' head. That's a terrible thing to do. To use your condition like that to force someone to do this against their will. And I'm sure it was a discussion. I'm sure the discussion was like, I don't want to. Like, I can't. And then for her mom to say, I will never forgive you if you don't do this. Her mom, who now has no hair, probably has some kind of covering on there and is still going through chemo. So probably looks pretty drained and weathered from the process there. Staring at your mom battling cancer, even though she has a 100% chance of beating it back, near 100% chance, who is asking that of you and telling you that she would never forgive you if you didn't do it. What choice do you have? Anna was not given a choice here, and that is shit. Mom done weaponized cancer. Holy shit. Is there more to it? Is there more than the jealousy of not being able to stand seeing her daughter? And this may be another side of it here is that, I think parents, whenever they see their kids, they see a little bit of themselves in there too, right? So she's staring at her daughter. She's seeing a younger version of herself with something that she can't have now. It's got to be just like a jealous rage that she feels inside of her. Is there more to it than that? Never heard of this happening before. I'm sure it happens a lot, but this is the first time we've encountered it in a story, and it just makes me sick. It's gross. And I certainly feel for everyone who is going through cancer and battling it, or has a family member or a friend that's going through it, because it is a tumultuous time that is not something that you would wish upon anyone ever, no matter how much you disliked them. But this is gross. This is not okay. It is emotional abuse. Mom's an ASCOM 1. We covered that. Hubby here is the OP, and he's saying, am I the astronaut for telling my wife off after getting our daughter to cut her hair off, even after being told not to? Hell no. You were standing up for your daughter. Unfortunately, too late. Now it has to be like you have to police the situation hardcore and make sure that she doesn't do anything else. Mom needs help. We can all agree on that. Mom needs some help here. And obviously she's going through something traumatic. If this is out of character for her, If this is something that she would not have done previously, she definitely needs help and she needs it now because she's got to get this under control or she's going to sever all the relationships in her life, and going through what she's going through, that is the last thing that she wants to do. If this is in character and this is how she has been, and she's been this level of manipulative throughout life, I don't know that therapy is going to do a lot of good. And now you have to look at protecting your daughter. Either way, you have to look at protecting your daughter, but is this in character or is this because she's going through this traumatic thing right now and she's acting out? Is this something new?